Hi and welcome to HEAT. My name is Kylie and today we'll be taking you through some core stability exercises. Today I'm joined with Mel and Nick as well as their Swiss balls. Mel will be taking you through the more beginners option, whereas Nick will be taking you through the more advanced options. Most importantly, stick to your own level and let's have some fun. Okay, so to start with, we'll just be sitting on the ball. The main thing to remember is to draw in with the abdominal muscles, sucking in the belly button just as Mel is here. Also very important to have the back nice and straight, shoulders back and pull down. Excellent. Now the first exercise that we'll be doing is simply for the advanced option here, feet off the ground, bracing and holding for 5 seconds. Now for the beginners, simply all we'll be doing is raising up onto your tippy toes, bracing in with the abs, holding for 5 seconds and relaxing. Sounds good, everyone? Great. Now I want 5 repetitions of these. Take it slowly, and as I said, stick to whatever comfortable level you are happy with. Okay, let's go, guys. Now bracing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Excellent. Now it's very important to keep breathing. Are we ready for the next repetition? And let's go up. Holding in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Now for those doing the advanced option, to make it a little bit easier, you can just grip the ball with your legs, and that way it gives you a bit more stability. Next repetition, let's go. Holding up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. You've got 2 more to go. With the eye line, just looking directly out in front of you. We don't want to slouch the neck at all, we just want it directly out in front, giving it a nice straight line. And we're ready, up again, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, relaxing. We've got 1 more to do. Are we breathing? Good. Okay, and holding in, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Excellent job, guys. Placing your feet back onto the ground and just rolling the ball slightly forward. Excellent. Now going on to our next exercise, what we'll be doing is once again sitting on the ball, this time simply tilting the hips off to one side, just so it's slightly unstable, bringing it back to the center, tilting to the opposite side, and once again bringing it back to the center. Now what this actually does is activate the oblique muscles, so you get to start using your side muscles. And again, I'd like 3 repetitions on either side. Ready? Again, for the advanced option, you can take your feet off. For beginners, flat on the ground or up on your toes. Stick to your own level. Okay, let's go. And off to one side. Great. Holding there, 2 more seconds, and relax. Back to the middle. Great. Now, for the beginner, you can place your hands on the ball, like Mel has here, or for the advanced option, you can place them on your hips. Great. Off to your opposite side now. And holding. Great. And back to the center. Opposite side, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once again with your posture, making sure your shoulders are back, drawn back and down, and your stomach is really activated. Okay, off to your left now, and hold. Great, 2 seconds to go, and 1. Are we having fun? Good, big smiles everybody, and off to your opposite side, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now back to the center. Now we're just going to advance that exercise slightly and actually include a circle. So we'll be going from one side to the front, to the opposite side and back to the middle. So creating a circle almost. That way we're activating the complete core muscles and giving them a great warm-up. Okay, let's see, 3 on each side. Great, again for the advanced option you can have your feet off, but for beginners just leave them on the ground. Excellent. Once again, make sure your stomach is drawn in. Make sure you're breathing. Great, how's that feeling, Nick? Excellent. And how are you getting on over there? And now with the opposite side, we've got 3. Let's go. The bigger the rotation, the more muscles will be working. But again, for beginners, just keep them small. Great. So now we've got the core stability muscles all warmed up, the blood's pumping, the muscles are relaxed, and we're ready for our warm-up. Stick with us, grab yourself a drink, and we'll see you after the break for some more abdominal muscle exercises. back. Now we'll actually be activating some of the upper body exercises, upper body muscles, as well as the core stability muscles once again, giving the body a much more of a muscle endurance toning exercises. Now, to start these exercises off, we'll be starting you on your knees. For beginners, once again, just keeping the ball directly underneath you here. For advanced viewers, keep the ball out slightly. Now, the first exercise is basically just some shoulder extension work. So just demonstrating with Mel here, what we're after is the bottom to be squeezed tightly, a direct line from our head right down through to our tail. We want a straight line down there. Now with the elbows, we want them placed on the ball, directly underneath our shoulder joint, and the only movement that will be happening is from our shoulders. The elbows will slightly extend, and then they'll come back under. Great. Now what we're after here is just a slight movement. We don't want a big movement causing a dip in the back, and we don't want the bottom to be stuck up in the air either. So just a complete straight line the whole way down. Now guys, what I'd like you to do is activate your stomach muscles once again. Breathing in, of course. Keeping your belly button tucked right up against your spine here. And all I want is 5 repetitions, in and out. Now what you'll really feel, if you've got your stomach tucked in as tight as possible, you'll really feel your abs activated as well as your lower core muscles here. We've got 2 to go. Now we'll just have a brief stretch through the shoulder joint there, placing your hands on the ball, rolling it out, and ducking your head just in between your shoulders there. Excellent. Now for beginners, keeping your hands flat on the ball, head slightly tucked in there. Great. What that actually does is increases the stretch through the shoulders. For the advanced option, as you can see, Nick has crossed his hands over, and what that does is just stretch a few other of your shoulder muscles through here. Great. Guys, you ready for one more round? Excellent. Are we having fun? Breathing? Excellent. Let's go. 5 repetitions. Now we've got out, slowly. Great. Now really squeeze in with those muscles there. Great. Excellent, Mel. We've got 3 to go. Don't forget to breathe. Again, for beginners, keeping your hands placed parallel to each other. For advanced, if you like, you can hold or clasp them together. Either way, it doesn't really matter. 1 to go. Excellent, guys. Now taking that ball back once again, dipping your head underneath, and getting a nice stretch through the muscles we've just worked. Now in these exercises, it's very important to stretch the muscles we have activated. Because we are doing exercises that will tone and strengthen them, we want to lengthen them at the same time. We're trying to reduce the lactic acid buildup and hence muscle soreness for tomorrow. Excellent, guys. Coming back in. Now sticking with the same exercise, what we're going to be doing is taking it through the extension and holding for 10 seconds. Okay? Great. All I want to see is 2 of these, and then we'll have a nice stretch. All right, guys, let's take it out and hold for 10. Now, for beginners, don't go out too far. Mel, you can come back in a bit slighter. Excellent. And really tuck in through the stomach here. 5 seconds to go. 5, 4, excellent, Nick. Keeping one straight body the whole way down. And relax. Coming back, taking those arms out and having a nice stretch. Okay, we've got 1 more round of that to go. Are we ready? Let's go, and taking it out. Now it's really important to breathe during this exercise. Smile, have fun. Excellent. Great job, Mel. Now for the more advanced viewer, you can extend that shoulder joint slightly if you'd like. That'll just increase the tension on the stomach there. And 1 more second, relax. Dipping your head underneath. Great. And stretching through there. Good job. Okay, what we'll do now is just a slight exercise to finish off with. We're going to be doing some push-ups. Again, working the upper muscles through here. Hands on the ball. All I want you to do is just take it down to your own level. Beginners can go down to their elbows, and more advanced can take it through to a base push-up. I'd like to see 5 repetitions. Great. Excellent job, Mel. Again, keeping a straight line right from the head down through to the tail. 2 to go. Excellent job. And aren't they enjoying themselves? Excellent. 1 more repetition. Excellent. Now bringing it back. Once again, stretching through the shoulder joint there. Dipping the head right under. Excellent job. Fabulous job there. Stick to your own level, as I said. We'll see you after the break. I want 5 more repetitions of the push-ups. Hi and welcome back. Through this segment, we'll be taking you through some deep core abdominal muscle training. We'll be doing some crunches, and then we'll be turning over and working the lower back muscles as well as the upper muscles. What that does is it balances out the muscles we've been working today, both the stomach and the back. It's very important to balance them out. That way we can't create any imbalances, preventing injury. Okay, so guys, what we'll have you doing is just sitting on the ball to start with, like so. Once again, Mel will be demonstrating the beginner's option. She'll be having her hands crossed against her chest, just nice and relaxed, no fun. And Nick will have his hands slightly just touching the edge of his earlobes. Excellent. Now with the crunch position, as you can see, the guys have just moved their legs forward. Their shoulders are still based on the ball here. And come back just a little bit further, Mel, that's it, excellent. Okay, now with the crunch position, we want the neck extended nice and long, exactly how Mel has here, and just looking straight up to the ceiling. We don't want your chin crunched in at all. Again, we don't want any stress on the neck joint there. Excellent positions, guys. Okay, now for the first set, we've got 5 repetitions, and we're just lifting up slightly. Up for 4 seconds, 4 and down for 4. Great, up for 4, 2 and 1, and down for 4, 2 and 1. Excellent, keep that going. It's very important these exercises are nice and controlled. We don't want any quick movements. The slower they are, the more we can activate the abdominal muscles. 1 to go, everybody. And really squeeze in that belly button, once again activating those deep core muscles. Excellent, and down slowly and relax. Excellent. Now to stretch out the abdominal muscles, just lie your hands above your head. Excellent. And push back with your knees. That way what we're doing is extending the abdominal cavity and just getting a nice stretch through there. How does that feel? All right, we're ready for the next set. Arms back into position, beginners across the chest. More advanced, up behind the ears. Great. Okay, this time up for 2 counts, holding for 4 counts at the top, and then 2 counts down. Let's go, Nick. Up for 2, 2, holding 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down slowly. Great. And up again. 1, 2, holding. Excellent, Mel. 2, and 1, and relaxing. Great. By adding in that hold, we're actually toning those muscles as they work. And holding for 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great. Don't forget, breathe and smile. Okay, and 1 more. Up and hold. 2, 3, 4, and relax. Excellent. Really good. Now extend those arms above your head, and once again, just getting a nice stretch through the abdominal cavity here. Excellent. This also opens up the shoulder joint as well, and you can really increase that stretch. If you would like, you can move the ball further back. Guys, just turning over, and now we'll be facing the ball. Again, the majority of our weight will be placed on our legs, but coming right over the ball, Mel, just rolling it forward. Yep, no, you're actually on the ball. Yep, on the ball with your stomach. That's correct. Excellent position, guys. Now, for beginners, you can keep your legs either together, but to make it a bit easier, you can keep them separated if you like. That's right. Now, again, for beginners, you can place your arms across your chest, or in the advanced option, you can have them tucked slightly behind your earlobes here. Okay, now again, I want to see 5 lifts up. Great. And holding and slowly down for 4 counts. 2, and 1. 5 repetitions. Let's go. Up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and down for 4. Really good. Now be sure when we're up at the top, we don't want a big arch through our back. We'd like that nice and straight. So now just looking a little bit more in line. That's it. Excellent. And relax. 3 and 4. And up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. As you can see with Nick here, he's taking the full 4 counts to get up to the top of his position and the 4 full counts to get down. The slower the movement, the more muscles activated. And one more, holding up and lowering down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now to get a stretch, guys, just put your hands in front of you there, curve over the ball in the shape of the ball, and just relax your back. What that does is just open up the muscles we've just worked and gives them a good stretch out. Okay, we've got one more set to do. Hands in placement there, and let's go, lifting up for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. 2. Excellent. One more. 2, 3, and relaxing down. Excellent. Keep it going there. Relax. Make sure to stretch through the back there. Grab a drink, and we'll see you after the break. Welcome back. Now for our final segment on the show, we'll be doing a cool down. It's very important to complete your exercises with a cool down. What that does is decrease the heart rate, it gets the blood flowing once again, and it also just reduces any lactic acid buildup that may occur and hence prevents injury. Okay, so we'll be starting down on the ground, lying down with like our 2 people here are. Excellent, Mel. Okay, all I'd like you to do, exactly as they've done, stretch right out, bring one knee up to the chest, letting that drop to the opposite side of your body, and just relax. Now it's important to breathe still with this. Excellent. Now for a beginner, Mel is demonstrating here, keeping your arms out to the side, knees dropped over, getting a great stretch through the lower back. For the more advanced viewer here, as Nick has shown, you can grab your knee with your opposite leg and look in the opposite direction away from your body. That just decreases any stress that may be and actually increases the stretch through your neck, arms, and the lower back. Excellent, guys. Now swapping over legs, making sure to stretch the opposite side. That's right. It's very important in a cool down to continue breathing, as we've just done quite a bit of a workout. You still want that blood flowing. Excellent. Great. Now bringing those knees back into the chest and sitting up just with your legs crossed over. Excellent. Now within today's segment, we work the upper body and the core muscles as well as the back. So it's very important to stretch all of those muscles. We'll be starting today with a tricep stretch. So bringing your hands up above your head, dropping one arm down, and letting that arm just crawl down the back of your back. Great. For an advanced option here, you can add a bit of resistance against your top arm and then relax. Bit of a PNF stretch. Swapping over to the other side now. For the beginners, just gently hold that arm there. You'll get a great stretch for the tricep joint. Excellent, guys. Bringing your arms back over once again. Now we'll be getting an upper shoulder stretch. So bringing one arm in front and pulling it across. For the beginners, just looking directly ahead. For the more advanced viewer, you can look in the opposite direction. That's it. Great. Keeping sure that you are breathing, and even though you're in a sitting position, try to keep your muscles still activated by sucking in that belly button. Great, guys. Now swapping over and stretching the other shoulder. Great. Being sure to breathe nice and slowly, big deep breaths. Excellent, guys. Okay, now from our sitting position, we're now going to be coming into a kneeling position. And we're going to be opening up the chest cavity once again, as we've done quite a few exercises there today. So first of all, we'll be putting the arms on the ground and stretching right through our shoulders there, coming right forward. That's right, Mel. So Nick, if you can come right forward and stretching through your abdominals there. That's great. Now for the advanced viewer, you can push up onto your full arm extension. However, today we're just going to stick to just on the forearms. What that does, it just decreases the stress on the lower back. You will still get a great extension through the mid-abdominals there if you just look up slightly with your head. That's correct. And Mel's got the beginner's version here. Plenty enough. Okay, now pushing back. Hands still on the ground, opening up the shoulders now. That's right, dropping the head through the middle, getting a great stretch through the shoulders here. Excellent. Again, for the more advanced viewer, crossing your hands over, increasing the stretch through the side shoulder muscles. That's correct. Okay guys, one more set of those. So coming forward, opening up the chest cavity there. Breathing in nice and deep to increase that stretch. Making sure we're having big, deep breaths. Excellent. And pushing back for that shoulder stretch once again. Okay. Now, as I said, it's very important to reduce any lactic acid buildup, prevent soreness for tomorrow, as well as it also helps prevent injury as well. All right, everybody, now standing up with me. Legs just slightly apart. What we'll be doing is just breathing in, inhaling in, reaching up as high as you can, and exhaling out. Excellent. And one more deep breath in. Breathing right in. And exhaling out. It's very important to get that heart rate back to its normal pulse. And let's do one real big deep one. In. And relaxing that out. Let's give our arms a bit of a shake. Excellent job today. Thanks for joining us on HEAT. That was our core stability muscle training session with the Swiss balls. We'll hope to see you next time. Thanks for joining us.